Hello, welcome. Welcome. I had to check to make sure this was live. Still new to the YouTube live game. So, hi, welcome to our fourth, third or fourth live community practice. I am so excited to be here again today. This is, if you haven't watched the previous practices, this is something new I'm trying. I really wanted to create a space to support you, to support the community, and I really wanted to create a space where I myself could be supported in growing as a breathwork and meditation guide and practitioner, as well as a somatic guide and practitioner. So I created this space because I thought it would be really fun. So here we are. The way this works, if you're new, is every time I go live, I will pull a card from an oracle deck or a tarot deck. The last few times I've been working with this deck, it's called Alchemy Elementals by Shaman Durek. This is what it looks like. And I just really love this deck right now. It's like so beautiful and blows my mind. So I love working with it. So I'll use this deck to pull a card to just give the collective a general message, something that we can know, learn, and integrate. And then during these lives, I will then respond to the card with a practice to help us integrate this message. So, without further ado, I have already cleared and shuffled this deck for cleansing. So now I will just start to shuffle for a message to come through for the Nuggets of Love community and the collective. What is it that would be a supportive message for us to hear right now? Ooh, interesting. Okay. We've got land, animal, star. This is what the card looks like. Just take in that visual for a moment. Appreciate this artwork and any messages that it is showing and revealing to you. Awesome. So I will now read from the guidebook what this card means. And you obviously all can interpret it in your own way and receive any personal messages you got from that visual. But I'll read from the guidebook just to kind of give the general message from the author. And then I will guide us in a practice that will help us integrate this lesson. So we are looking for land, animal, star. In the land section, there's a lot of cards in this deck, so this guidebook is like a little bit much to navigate sometimes. Oh, there it is. I had it open the page. Okay, so first thing I'm noticing when I look at this card is land, right? We're in Taurus season. Taurus is an earth sign. Ooh, I wish I knew my constellation visuals better because we've got two constellations on here. Does anyone know what those are? I have no idea. But I wonder if one of them is Taurus. I'll look after this. We've also got like the third eye activated up here. So already getting those messages from it. Let's see what Shaman Durek, the author of this deck, has to say. So, shamans have long revered sacred animal totems for their strength, their power, their wisdom, and their magic. All people have their own sacred animal totems that govern their lives. The gifts, behaviors, and characteristics of these animals guide you and bless your path. Notice the animals that appear in your life and that visit your dreams. When you close your eyes and ask your animal totems to show themselves to you, which are the first to show up? Are they are there any animals you feel an affinity for or that pop into your mind as you read these words? These are your animal totems. Trust in the messages and in the medicine they hold for you. They are your allies. They hold the wisdom that will guide you on your journey here being Earth. Okay, so we're having a clear bear animal totem moment, right, with this card because it has a bear on it. But I think the practice is pretty clear, actually, that we're going to do is we're going to call on our animal totems and see what comes up and see if there's any messages, wisdom, medicine in that for us. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat. You can sit on a pillow, you can sit on a blanket. I like to sit on a bolster because my hips are really tight. Gotta loosen them up. So find a comfortable seat and just start to arrive in the space. You can wiggle your shoulders. You can smile. Meditation doesn't have to be serious. We can have fun with this. We'll start with just some cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, arriving in your space. In through the nose and out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose. And let it out with a sigh. Closing down the eyes if you haven't already, if that feels good for you. It's always a choice and an invitation. Placing your hands, palms down on your lap as to signal grounding. We're going to do a grounding breath that's going to help us just kind of anchor into our bodies. This card was a land card, and our bodies are Earth. Earth is our bodies. We're made up of the same elements. So just feel like grounding us into this kind of land, our earthly home element being our bodies feels like a good place to start. So sealing your lips, bring your hand to your belly. I want you to inhale through the nose and feel your belly expand on the inhale. So you want to feel your air travel all the way down your chest, through your rib cage, landing in your belly. Loosen your belly here too. So actually exhale that breath, take your both hands to your belly, and kind of just shake your belly a little bit. Give it a little shake, let it loosen up. A lot of us have learned in this life on Earth to suck it in. And we tend to keep these muscles so tight and sucked in, and I want to just loosen them. Let them be exactly how they are. And just kind of take an inhale. Exhale, let the belly just kind of relax. Taking your hands again, if you still need to loosen the belly a little bit, just allow it to be what it is. Loosen those muscles, and when you're ready, again, bringing that same one hand to the belly, inhale through the nose, fill the air all the way into the belly. Feel that belly expand. Exhale through the nose, empty out. Air travels up and out, belly contracts. Inhale through to the belly. Exhale through the nose, up and out. Inhale to the belly. Belly expands. Exhale. Belly contracts. So let's keep breathing like that. This time inhaling for a count of 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding your breath in your belly. Feeling that energy concentrated at the core of your being, allowing it to help you ground into your sits bones, into your root. Exhale through the nose, empty out. Inhale into the belly for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in the belly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4. Hold in the belly for 4. Exhale through the nose for 4. Belly contracts. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Hold for 4. I'm sorry, inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Holding the air in the belly. Feeling your body come alive. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Every breath helping to ground you in your body even further. Exhale for 4. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Beautiful. Now finding your natural breath here, feeling yourself really present in your body. Continuing to breathe, just sending your air all throughout the body, waking up every single part of you. And then bringing to mind an animal. What's the first animal that pops into your mind? It might be a bear because we just saw one on the card. Does anything else pop up? And if it does, maybe go speak to that animal. Imagine this animal can talk, and you go up to it, and it's super friendly and it shares with you some wisdom or messages that it has for you today. Asking this animal, why are you here with me? What messages do you have for me? Hmm. Just allowing messages to come to you in any way that they naturally come to you. This could be through visuals, it could be through words that pop into your mind, it could be through sensations or feelings in your body, it could be through sound, smell, even a knowing that just drops into your being. You're like, oh, this is truth. Just allow yourself to open up to all channels of receiving. The way you receive messages does not have to look like the way anyone else does. Taking one more moment here with your new animal friend, thanking them for anything they maybe shared with you today. And if you didn't receive any message, that's okay too. Inhaling through the nose, fill all the way up into the belly, nice deep breath. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. Inhale through the nose, lift your arms toward the sky. Exhale, arms down. And then inhale, arms out wide. And exhale, wrap them around your body. Giving yourself a lovely hug from your animal friend. Knowing that there are signs and messages everywhere, all over the place. You can stop hugging yourself if you're done, but you keep hugging yourself as long as you want. I'm pro hugging yourself. um, there are signs and messages all around us constantly, just like the universe is the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call this entity, is constantly putting signs in our path to show us the way, guide us in a direction that is our highest direction, and bring us the experiences we're meant to have here. And animals are a big part of that. So I encourage you to not just take note of what animal came to you in this practice, but as you move forward with your day, as you move forward with your week, notice if like any particular animal shows up in your path a lot. Like or if just animals in general, like lots of different animals start showing themselves, start to like look for that, right? Our mind, you'll always find what you're looking for. That's what your mind does. So look for the animals that are in your path. And all you need to do is look at them and kind of say, like, hey, do you have a message for me? Say it in your head if you're like with people. You don't want to say it out loud. Say it in your head. And see what comes up. The truest message is always going to be what comes up in your heart. Sure, it's fun to like Google, what do crows mean? Like, what do crow spirit animals mean? And that's all good stuff too. Look it up. But the truest message is always going to be just what you get out of how you interpret that animal. So, because that's how the universe is speaking to you, is to talk to you in your language through your perspective. So, how do you interpret something? So look for that. The animal that came up for me in this was like, I don't know if it was a stork or like a crane. Maybe it was a stork, but like it had big white wings and it was a bird that was flying. And the word stork came to me, so I'm not going to question it. It's a stork. And to me, this here's a great example. I'll give you a real-time example of how I interpret things and how you might be able to use this example as a way to how you might interpret an animal totem that you come across, or how you might interpret what to look for when interpreting what came up in your meditation. So for me, it was a stork and it had big white wings and it was flying. And the first thing that came through to me was freedom. And that is one of my core values. It's one of the things I'm constantly using as my center of gravity. What action would help me feel more free? So to see that just felt so like, yes, this is everything I desire. This is everything I worked for every day, is freedom in my life. And the next thing that came to mind for me was just taking a higher perspective. Birds can often be symbols of this like bird's eye view, right? A higher perspective of a situation. So that also came up for me. So I'm going to reflect more on that. And another thing that's coming through is storks are often used in like the tale of babies, and storks just get drop babies off on people's doorsteps. So to me, that's also a sign of fertility and newness. So that's always fun. Love that. I've got a lot of fun creative projects in the works, so definitely makes sense to me. Um, yeah. So that's how I interpreted my spirit animal, spirit totem that came to me in this meditation. But interpret yours, how feels good for you. Look for fun animals in your path moving forward. And this was fun. I'll see you next Wednesday at 2:22 for another live community practice. Bye for now.